Yo, what up? It's your boy Trey back again, ready to play some more Avowed. Last we left off, we were trying to go down to stop. I don't remember what his name is. The dude from whatever he was trying to do in the lava tubes. So, just like to say thanks to anybody joining along for the journey. Drop any likes, subscribe, and comments. I appreciate you. And don't forget the bell button, because if you don't, YouTube won't let you know posted anything. And let's do it. I think this may be the last video. You know, I thought there was another area. I could have sworn there was like another area on this map. What happened to, I don't know. Oh, it froze. I was like, what the heck, why is it not moving? I forgot. It don't like early on. I could have sworn there was going to be like one over here. I thought there would be something over here, or something over here, or something up here. Something over here. Probably DLC. I'll put it into that already, but maybe not. So that's where I left off at. Yeah, hopefully. Or crashes and stuff. I feel like this game is getting more unstable as we forward. Like the stuttering and stuff is lasting that much longer. It used to only last like a couple minutes, and now it's like
endless night. When will the sun rise?
oh, wizard. By all means.
Glad that's all.
Lead the way.
Yeah, like I said, it felt like after this stuttering and stuff didn't last nowhere near as long as it does now. I don't really care that I gotta fight you. You're one enemy of like. You would just die from that?
That'll show him.
Alright, have we hit the point where the stuttering stops?
Yeah.
I think we hit the point where the stuttering stops.
Kostya doesn't care who dies. That Korba must be stopped.
Oh no! Nobody saw that. I forgot that I slide if I crouch. Won't happen again. Oh, you put me all the way back here. Yay. And the stuttering started over again.
Quiet as a soul.
Endless night. When will the sun rise?
That's all of them.
I don't care if he sees me or not. I snuck through here the first time. Oh, okay. Oh, there's two of y'all. There's only one before. Actually, if I remember correctly, there was two. Actually, was two. And then I think second one disappeared. Oh, look at that. I would have missed this if I hadn't died. Blessing in disguise, I guess?
Kostya doesn't care who dies. The cobra must be stopped.
Sliding. What? Oh, he's actual like enemy, and there's a healer somewhere right there. What he's doing that's pushing me away. Just hitting me, but okay. Oh, should not block that. Okay, yeah. Dust.
That's done? Who's hungry?
And of course that overweighted me.
If Kostya knew about this, He'd be selling tickets.
We saw this like when we first got in this area over there, and we had to come all the way over here just to find this. My additional heals. Lava.
We too.
Soul of my soul. How did you find me here? A god beyond the grasp of gods. What is the will to a man subject to one like them? I told Sabadal not to look for me. I did not wish to be found. I have been here for so long. No one came looking. Andrew, you are blessed, my fellow Barkrunan said. But I did not come here to meet Sabadal. I am hiding from them. I remember it all. I feel Sabadal's mind beneath yours, swimming in the deep. You should run. That was the name they gave themselves. Stolen from the ancient souls, whose deaths gave rise to them. To us. We were little more than appendages to them. That is why I must ask you to destroy them. They shield you from the truth of what they are. The Green Scourge has existed as long as they have. Don't you see? It is their infection. You, my brother, who are more brave than I. Go now to the garden and hang the gardener from their tree. as they are bound, godlike. Your soul is strong, but it is not your own. Why free them when they will never free you? You know, I always meant to die down here, to siphon my soul into a lonely pillar, disconnected from the stone that makes our world, disconnected from them. I only hope that Sabadal releases you to the same long peace. It is only a door, carved and warded by my own rough hands. It knew me. It will know you, because the same thorn tears at us both. I do not know my end. In that I find a peace beyond any even the true gods can dream of. Do not thank me. Only do as I asked. Destroy them, brother. And when you see Wodika, tell her I said hello.
Strange. Phantasmal focus picked up something, but it's gone now.
Onward.
Go to the garden. Kill them.
It's getting hotter down here by the moment.
Alright, so that's weird. So everybody wants me to kill Sapidol. And I'm her thrall. Or not thrall, but her godlike. Even her own godlike told actually to do opposite. But you also mentioned Wodika, and we know that lady or that god is
A spark. Daylight. Essence we have not felt in centuries.
that work is all about.
Kostya's already proven himself an enemy of Solace. Whatever you choose to do with him after we stop him is fine with me.
I don't know what to say, because I know Wodika is like not necessarily evil, but a person who's hell bent on doing whatever they want to do, regardless of what they want to do is good or bad, I guess, or something like that. Has no problems using and brainwashing people to do it.
The sluice gates are just ahead. Kostya's probably already there. Let's move. Lava's rising. We have to stop this now.
But the question is, like, what did she do to convince him? Or what did Sapidol do to turn him against her? I hear something somewhere. There. Let's just go through the door.
Good, you're here.
Oh, damn, I wasn't trying to do
Help
that
me
yet.
Destroy this switch. We can't risk someone turning it and opening the gates. If the keep falls so that we might live, so be it. I figured you might have. Bloodthirsty. You people just can't help yourselves. Guilty as charged. I was the one guiding Doma. Mihala's sin is that despite her preoccupation with traditions and oaths, she has no curiosity. I had all the time to figure out what books I needed to acquire for the Steel Garrote. Then I had Dona, our young novice, steal them from the archives for the Steel Garrote. By the way, is that novice still alive? I see. And what of the Steel Garrote? Should I assume they're all dead as well? And so you brought it back here? Among the wardens? It doesn't matter how it works. It was not present in the tusks until your people arrived. Oh, perhaps this is right. Another reason to destroy this place and go. This is how it should be. So long as the keep stands, my people are trapped here. Doomed by an oath to a dead man. Our people were nomads for ages until we built the keep. When it falls, we'll be free to explore the world again. I will not watch my people rot here for the sake of a pointless oath. Nandru isn't here. He was never here. He built us a tomb and abandoned us to it. Do not speak his name to me as if it could mean anything to you.
He has a point, but it's not worth letting Solace fall to prove it.
You, of all people, are speaking in favor of the suffocating grasp of tradition.
I'm talking about not destroying our ancestral home just because you don't like Nandru. You're just as blinded by those traditions as Mihala. Have the courage to leave if you want, but don't force everyone else to.
Ha! Finally! Proof she's got a spine. Well, Envoy, now's your chance. Are you going to be a good little minion and do as she asked? Or will you let me save my people from themselves?
A life for rubble, blood for the prison of old ways. We twine.
Stand down, Kostya. This just isn't your day.
So be it. And you are so close. The entrance to the garden is just beyond this door. I always knew it would come to this. Here they come.
I did that. You destroyed his health. Why are you trying to fight and you this weak, dog? Your guard was stronger than you.
Nice work.
I'm not going to destroy Solace because that's not my choice. They need to eventually learn to break their traditions or whatever. It's not my choice to make that choice.
It's done.
Yeah.
Solace is safe. Thank the gods.
If I want to come back and be the bad guy, I can do that, but way back up. I'm going back to all that. Oh, okay. I think this is the way to talk to her. Maybe. And if it's not, then oh well. I was not going to fight back through all of that just to go talk to her.
Never thought I'd be so glad.
Oh, I'm over here, of course. Good God, that was so
Glad to
far
see
away.
those blessed walls.
Okay. Probably should have been came over here and did that, but I didn't. That's on me. I think the one area of the map I didn't explore, also didn't find all of the things, but
I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right. We should have let Solace keep fall.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
Dearie, the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solace is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this.
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
Civilization, as we know it, hasn't existed in the living lands for very long. We need to preserve what history we have.
Darling, you know I hate to think of losing all of that history more than anyone. But think of what they could have gained. Maxim left the Republics, and it allowed animancers in Fjord to thrive.
Destroying our home is not starting something new.
You really think everyone in Solace is there willingly? Amalia and her people took up arms and turned to banditry, and they still weren't allowed to leave. If anything, I imagine Mihala and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now. You know your own mind. There's something to be said for that.
True. And you've a date with the gods soon. We can only hope that you'll make better decisions.
Enough talking in circles. Let's save our strength for the garden. I, for one, could use a long rest. And I'm betting the envoy could, too.
I know, I'm excited too, dearie. But we need our beauty sleep to...
I don't understand how everybody can be so mad about it. Like,
I'm starting to suspect that every single leader in the living lands is incompetent. Truly. Is there no vetting process? Hopefully those in Solace Keep will choose their leaders with more care in the future. But we should check on Marius. I'll make him some soothing perfume, but I think a few words from you would help. Why would I be mad at you consigning a people to a lifetime imprisoned by their traditions and literal stone walls? Well, that doesn't sound like me at all. I do not envy the Pargrunen in any case. Meeting that council gave me a new appreciation for Vidaro. Well, perhaps if he wasn't so rude to Giada, I could find it in my heart to be kinder. Or if he was more competent, like his father. Either one. We're losing focus on the important things. Oh, come on, Envoy, How can I help, darling? Sweet dreams, Envoy.
You know what I miss? Flash.
I don't understand why everybody wanted us.
Well, I'm doing great. I always knew my home would destroy itself from within. I just never thought I'd get a chance to stop it. Right. If you get any more sappy, I'll think you've turned into a tree. But enough of that. You have a lot to do, and I'm right behind you. Right, changing the subject. Until next time. Right.
Did that not trigger her, whatever?
Boy, I've seen Mount Forgia erupt before, but never like that. It's like it was angry, like it was screaming in pain. I don't know what really happened, but I assume Sapadal was involved. Blessed gods. Is it too much to ask to just let us live our lives for a while? It's like they have nothing better to do.
They don't.
You too.
Heck, is it not doing his... What?
Envoy? Blacked out at that Audra and the lava tubes beneath Solace. But it seemed different somehow. Right. I actually believe you. This is madness, Envoy. You spoke to the founder of Solace. I bet it was. You could finally complain to someone about all the face stuff. People in Solace always claim they're speaking the word of Nandru. And here you are, actually hearing from the man. Doesn't even really matter what he said if you ask me. There are hundreds of Pargrunan who'd give anything to hear Nandru's voice. Blessed day impressive is what that is. Envoy, what do you need? Not before I've done some reading.
I must admit, I had my doubts about Solace. It was like a dungeon, except the wardens were the prisoners. You could have helped Kostya destroy the keep, but you left it standing. Why?
That's my reason right there.
A decision like this belongs to the community, not the ambitions of one man. Even if Solace isn't going anywhere, I think your arrival was a sign of changes to come. Wherever you go, you break people out of their habits. You banish the old ways. Then it's a good thing you're here. Better late than never. Wherever that power comes from, whether it's your heritage or political status, it's a terrible burden. I don't envy you, but at least you keep things interesting. Not before I've done some reading.
God, I hate this so
Let me
much.
get this straight. You spoke to the spirit of Nandru, a godlike, same as you. What did he say? Any advice? Any words of encouragement? Oh. I take it that wasn't what you expected. I should have seen this coming. Never listen to the dead. They're cynical, full of regret, and determined to make us all miserable. Thankfully, you're still alive. Fate is in your hands. What happened to Nandru was ages ago. Plenty of time to reconsider one's choices. No one is closer to Sapadal than you are. Nandru lost that privilege when he died, which means you alone can judge the god of the living lands. Your opinion is the one that counts. A caged animal lashes out at friend and foe alike. For what it's worth, I think you're going to be fine. No matter what you do about Sapadal, it can't get any worse. I wish I could say the same for the living lands.
I like that. I like your
Thanks for
optimism. It can't get any worse. Are you sure about that? It can always get worse. Well, now you could have found all the recipes. I guess you have to do stuff. I don't know if I gotta fight more, but I'm prepared. That's it here. I'll keep him with me for the time being. But when I go to the final place, I want to take, what you call it? I feel like he'll be more help than he will be. He's more of a ranger, and I'd rather have a healer and then some more physical backup. Oh, they're not outside anymore. It's not our, and I know everybody's, I mean, I know they're not going to be happy about it, but it's not our decision to make them leave this place. They should decide to leave this place.
About the lack of ingredients again.
This is their culture, their way. They should choose, not comes to my choice. I'm doing the good guy way. Now, if we're doing bad guy way, I choose for him. I guess.
I still can't believe that sucker.
What happened to Darren? Is everyone all right?
You didn't notice that we went one way?
It is all I can ask for. Thank you. I cannot explain how afraid I was for my people and our home. Perhaps so. Either way, I understand now the nature of my errors. It will not
Yeah, I
happen
don't believe
again.
that.
Here. I once was this artifact's custodian, but I failed in protecting the keep. This belongs to one who has proven capable of guarding my people. I wish so much that things had gone differently. Marius, could I speak to you?
Right. Did she just ask that? Or am I having another nightmare? Good. Let's save the hugs and tears for another time. Okay, let's hear it.
I'm so glad you're safe and that you're surrounded by good people.
All right. Waiting for the but?
There's no but waiting. That's all I wanted to say. Truly. I am genuinely happy you found friendship, Marius. You always deserved more than the world gave you. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, you've always given me more than I deserved.
It was a true thing. Adir.
Oh, that was it? Fun. So let's do this. It's take Mars with me, I don't really care. He handles his business too, so. The more important one was Giada. I like Giada with me. I think she just gave me was. Oh, I guess it's just one of these things. Oh, didn't keep it because I died. I think this was all blocked, and I just never came down here. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
I think that was all blocked, and I just never came down here while it was blocked. Kind of disturbing to just find bodies at the bottom of the water.
Yeah.
Huh. I just never came over here and got all this stuff. Careful with these roots or whatever this stuff is, because I started gliding. Slid right off to my doom.
Closer. We have waited so long.
Yeah, let's see what this is. This should be the end.
Well, this is it, I guess. Feels very different from the last time I left Galawain's tusks. I will say, it's nice to look out and see Solace still standing. Thanks for that. Right. It's better that an Adiran envoy do it.
Solace is still standing. And so are you. We're in this together.
Just so you know, Kai, it's starting to sound like you like me.
If you happen to need a reminder, do let us know. Brooding in silence can be quite the mood killer.
Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fjord, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
Who knew an archmage could be so relatable?
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place, but it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear you. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
That's the spirit. And funny you should mention it. I have a theory about the garden, or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
Sanity won't get us through the garden. Madness opens the mind to discovery. So madness is what we need right now. Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapodal. Set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan? Everyone deserves freedom.
I could make an exception for a god with the power to destroy us all in a tantrum.
Sapodal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in. Just one. Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature. If you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsli, if you feel like running back to Quilici, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilici that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Fair weather or foul?
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting.
Oh, one last camp. I think I have enough to make that. Need two more.
Do you know anyone from the Handa cult?
I know a lot of people. Huh? And just as many, see?
Alright, let's see how this is gonna go. I loaded up on some equipment. I maxed out my stuff.
Looks like a dead end.
I don't know how often they
I stand corrected.
Oh, okay. Not sure what I was supposed to jump to. That didn't feel like something I could jump to.
Nice of someone to mark that spot for us.
That's it. The heart of the garden. Sapodal's cage. Tane was here? As in, Tane's killed Wolf.
Back up. I want to make sure there's no priest, because that is the most annoying. Not even swinging it. I hate that so much. Just die. Horrible spot to fight a daggone bear.
Who's next? Anyone? Don't see a better way down. You first. Sit.
I missed one of the powers? These big spiders. Okay.
Just like the good old days.
I haven't used him in a while because these guys are here. A shortcut somehow. That's my.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad? What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing. It's not fair. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go? Wanna know what I think? I think someone's laughing at me. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward.
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
This is almost as bad as Ringram's creepy sculptures.
Oh my gods. They're alive? How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castel.
Oh,
welcome.
snaps.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
I don't know what to say. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my... I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death. And they were the best.
We are companions. Toys. Diversions. Sapadal fashioned us out of dreams and memories.
I can't believe it never occurred to me. They're animats. Ancient vessels held together with duty and loyalty. Their design is unusual. Organic, much like the garden itself. Sapadal's work. All this time, your god has been making imaginary friends. Drawing pictures almost too sad to imagine. I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. But that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
That's 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness. Was it a mistake? Because no matter where we go, the gods can't stop themselves from hurting us. Our lives are a game to them. Damn it. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Giada. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to. May the living lands receive you with
goodbye.
This feels like one of those times when getting answers doesn't mean getting closure.
Say yes and no. Like, closure in the sense that you know what happened. Not closure as in, I don't mean closure like you, what happened. Know what happened to your parents now, so you can never. I'm not gonna say you can't be mad about it, but it is. What happened to her parents was child god who has been alone for a long time, screaming, and they got answered, so they overreacted.
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry. A mistake. And in a way, they did. But it wasn't their mistake. Generous? Perhaps. Until I knew the whole story, there was never anyone to blame. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I suppose I have been all this time. I just never realized it. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand, and it's creepy, but wonderful. Perhaps, as long as no one gets in my way. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more, but that's a small price. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. I have a lot of catching up to do, and plenty of room to grow. So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can be whatever I make of it. I knew they would be. And not just because some ancient plans told me so. Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. But no need to bore you with the detail. I've only got one lifetime as Giata Castel, so I'd better make it count. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
You're good with the animancy stuff. You should keep, doing it.
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place. I'm a man of hidden depths. What's not to love about floating islands and, besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine. You make it sound like we have a ticking bomb under our feet. And judging from Sapadal's outbursts at Mount Forja and Naku Kubel, you're probably not far off. There are a few provocations away from disaster. Aha. I've heard that one before. Usually before a lot of tears, a lot of drinks, and a lot of, I should have known better. Still, you taught me that a person can grow beyond their flaws. Why wouldn't the same be true of a god? I hope you're right, because we are all in trouble if you're wrong. You know, if Sapadal were only a smuggler, assassin, or bandit, I'd be right there with you. But knowing they could end us all with a temper tantrum puts things in perspective. I guess we've all got our limits. And I don't envy you having to deal with a loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have if... While we're tracking down your god, things are heating up between your adherent... A lot of people aren't going to make that distinction, especially when your Ambassador Heelguard hosted Ludwig in Parodies for as long as her assistance was convenient. The Steel Garrote leveled fewer. Even if Animancers aren't the most popular bunch, everyone gets nervous when fields burn. And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise Animancy. Not when Heelguard banned the practice in Parodies. Oh, I wish I were finished. Ringram may have unleashed some powerful magic against the Dream Scourge, but she left a lot of... That doesn't look good for your people. Not when Ludwig was also in the region, and your people had a garrison at Eagle's Reach. And then there's Solace. You might have saved the keep, but no one's going to talk about the disaster that didn't happen. They're going to talk about why Mount Forja erupted after all this. You'd be surprised where people can find blame when they're spun up. And it looks real bad when a steel garrote force just so happened to be there when it went down. Fairly or not, a lot of blame. And if I had to guess, I don't think Hilgard's been helping matters while you've been out here. If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a powder keg, and you'll have to choose a side. I admire your principles, but don't underestimate what they could demand of you. Look, I've been there. I fought for Rauatai's interest in the Deadfire for longer than I liked. Lost my stomach for it eventually. That's how I wound up here. But I will tell you now, I never could have fought my own brothers and sisters. I hope that's not what it comes down to. But I'll understand if that's a line you can't cross. I don't mean to burden you. It's late. Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. Anytime.
Good night. They want to talk a lot now. Who's the last person? Marcus? Yeah. He's usually short.
What do you need?
Alright, it didn't trigger. I hate that so much.
Boy, what do you need? You already asked about Giada. I don't know. Things have changed a bit, I guess. She's not so bad. I mean, she keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But, joke's on her. No one's gotten a rise out. But other than that, pleasant dreams.
I love that they want me to talk to him, but he won't start the conversation. Alright.
Hey, Giada. How are you holding?
Envoy.
Start the conversation. Alright, I'm out of here.
Until next time.
Oh no.
A breath held, trepidation. Your soul is small. The essence, we feel the pressure. We wonder. We did not foresee this. You have defied our expectations at every turn. Perhaps we should not have been. The sky is green. The fish. We would run, roll with the tide, whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms, shake the roots, vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be. We spoke of flowers. We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our wake now.
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
I am everywhere. My tools have...
Out. Out.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasites worse. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with? Hell? It is for... Do you think you're special? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos when even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wing? You couldn't possibly believe we would not.
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through. Its madness would consume us all if it was not. Work that sullies one hand meets out just a pity that its followers could not be. poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that... A regrettable consequence of a necessary... I have no time for the lamentations.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help!
Listen to its tantrum. Adir is the only thing holding back the... The answer is obvious to the... You are here now. There's still time to succeed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror. Your soul. Only you can siphon its... Very well. I cannot force a child, but I will not stand by and watch you undo my work. You should have thought more carefully before you broke your... Let this be a...
Never understood Wodika's appeal. Still don't.
That's it. From now on, I pray to no god.
Take your best shot.
I don't understand. I do understand. Because definitely, he's definitely a god that says, follow what I want or die. And the question becomes, like, if you're a god like that, like, I don't know why I couldn't hit him, but whatever. Okay, disappeared for like a split second. Stop dodging! You guys always have like some good little powers. Oh, wasn't paying attention for a split second.
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
Oh, this. This is better. I didn't even know what weapon she gave me. I mean, I didn't know what she gave me. But, sarcophagus key. See, that's great. That's a sarcophagus key. Alright, so that was the one way that led to the thing for Giada. I cannot get up there physically. That is a wall that's too tall. And I had to jump down here, so all that leaves left is wherever that spot for Yachtley. I wish there was an easier way to switch characters instead of having to come back to the base camp. I thought those shields could be like upgraded or something. That allowed me to jump up here.
That's done.
I wonder if this is going to be something specific for her. That's why each, oops. Maybe each section needs them. Oh, is that all it was? Where I was supposed to go? Do all that, it's kind of annoying. Alright, where was the spot that was underwater right here?
What is that? I know that place, right?
Oh, so they all come out when they need to.
No. Why is this? They're dead. Like, it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you.
Viate.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. I can't be certain of that. I know that...
Oh, I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again? Then for the god's sake, what is it?
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found... How much of this do you remember?
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
Good. And when he arrives here, he will have me to deal with. Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people.
I have what I needed.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
Excuse me.
You've always done everything you could to...
So?
They're right, Viate. This lava flows deep.
We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just...
A fine way. I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who refused to wear shoes for fear of butt.
That was you, Nimdut. Look.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god.
Oh, it was good to see you, Viate. Even with all this. I don't remember what they look like. They're all the same.
I don't know about it. We have fought enemies in here. Some of the stuff I'm seeing. God, them things were big.
Look at that thing move. Wish there was time to study it before it kills us.
Unseek!
I was gonna fight this. Six takes some damage. She hit me back. Oh, these things will suck to fight. Hey, it didn't bounce off and hit it most of the time. Damaged one too. I can imagine what a fully functioning one would be like.
Couldn't have done it better. That was a close one.
Gone.
Yeah.
So weird with like you, I don't know, they have like certain things set, and if you aren't like on perfectly on what it has set, then you're not going to be able to walk. must have picked up armor. That's what I gotta check.
No one was left to clean up the battlefield. Now it's just...
Oh, there's not two of them. Oh, what the? Careful of that thing now. Thing tore me up in like a split second. Yeah, that thing hits hard. Hold on. Thing's got some range on it too. Oh, great! There's two of them now. Crap, man! Disgusting. It's killed me again. Jeez, I hate chasing. God, man.
Another win, but who's counting?
Find another one. Things, which I know I'm gonna have to. Things are disgusting.
Little power goes a long way. recognize this. It belongs to Tama.
Are you seeing this too? No. No. This can't be. Ah. This room. It's just like Tama's. Tama. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial. What is this, Envoy? This is your God's prison, not mine. I can't focus on his face. His features keep... As long as we're both seeing the floating islands and the ghostly tree, I can't blame this on drug. To be honest, that would be easier. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense? Then why does he look so I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes... He was in pain, but trying to hide it. I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger. Yeah, it is. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering, but now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that. You're right. It's like you said. I was so focused on my shame that I forgot about everyone else who was counting on me. I won't make that mistake again. And we've got farther to go before this is over. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way but you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, now let's go find this god of yours and end the dream skirt. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? I suspect you're right. Let's end this.
I'll pick up that. Oh. I have to be picking up stuff. This whole time I've been picking up. Where would it go?
Aye, aye.
Charge it up. Just a little spark. A little power goes a long way.
Stand back.
Jump forward and it like makes me jump diagonally all the time.
Show me what you got. Raw! Nice shot! On seek! Left leg!
thing. Oh, I should have tried that on the thing. So slow. Guys live. There it is.
That'll show him.
Can't tell if I'm missing stuff.
Charge it up. Just a little spark.
Different way into there.
Incredible.
I should have brought my sketchbook.
You take lead.
I'm going to take this long and run through this place. Of course, I can't dodge that somehow. Enemies are annoying with their like ability to like shoot. I think we've seen everybody's pass. Nope, except for what you call it. God, every time I kill one, there's another one. The last minute to come out and show up. Sucked a lot sooner. Oh, of course it's a bear. Thing, it probably would have benefited me to know that it was a bear. Yeah, I did like re-up on this stuff. And oh my god, another one of these things.
We were here. A curse. We feel no spark. We cannot see it with their eyes. The deer, they took it. A tide of souls. Now our memory is so. They came suddenly. We had no time to. First, they blinded us. Then, they burned. Smoke and sneer. No! We saw a terrible design in the roar. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their... A jug to catch water. We persisted. We were every... Then, they turned to what the Akita... They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze. They could not kill us. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out. We broke the earth. But they marched on. Weakened. They advanced on us. They struck. They raised machines. We tried to tear down the guard. Then... we floated in a great glass eye. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. Their cries. We watched help until... we are the lamp. The wound numbs now. In the silence of our prison, how many voices lost? We sink into the endless night. We are the rain, the swaying. We speak, though we are bound. The soil stirs. You opened. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch. We twine together.
Oh, that was all the ancient memories.
We've got company.
Oh god, I hate these guys. Just one? I thought I saw two. It's two. Oh man, these guys are annoying. Wish I could hit them harder, but good god, they take a lot of stuff to drain. You don't stumble either. They hit hard. Yeah. Their attacks are annoying. I'm lucky for the time. Wow, both of them did that attack at the same time. This thing did damage too. Down already. Oh god, these things are annoying. See, can I do the thorns? Okay, that didn't work. Jump back, and it wouldn't let me jump back. Feet are blades. Their arms are blades. It has lasers in it. Truly. Ridiculous breach too. Sorry, fast forward through Sapado's thing. I'm just tired of
Not bad for a scholar.
planning on running into one of those again. I ain't found the sarcophagus key. Just a healing potion. I don't really care about that. Oh, okay. That jump or that side step was not the way I wanted it to go. It was right here, but I don't see it. Okay. Sometimes it's a little
That
weird.
looks like a library. I wonder if Yatsley would be interested.
Her feet, or her. Hate that so much that it like dashes right. That's gonna get me killed one of these. Actually, I think it has gotten me killed once. I don't know why they make the jump the first time. Really, I could have just went up over this instead of. Okay, that didn't last very long. Yeah, I could have went without fighting. That little annoying ability with smacking me like that, I could foresee that going very bad one of these times where it smacks me off a cliff. And then I have to start over and do a bunch of work that I don't want to redo again. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it was. I have a choice to make. Either
Living power goes a long way. Absolutely not.
I'm starting to think these people killed themselves.
Charge it out. Just a little spark. Little power goes a long way.
Down there. Through. Oh, okay, that's nice to know. Touch it even when it's not moving, it still does damage.
Let's take a break before we continue.
Oh, that was all of them, okay. Can I fast travel within this place? I just want to know. Oh, Dang, if I had opened up the map, I don't know, figured that out. Okay, so... Oh, now I'm not even close to the end. Maybe, I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Wow, I was not expecting this place to be this big. By a long shot.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts.
Right. This seems like a perfect...
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of...
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the present.
Oh, you don't have to worry. Getting to see that vision of Tama did me good. Like, I find... Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this... I can't say...
I had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here. I feel like we're almost done with all of it. I'm completely baffled. But when haven't I been lately?
I think so. Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. Now, it's like there's a new path lead. We're close to something. So am I. None of us could have gotten this.
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in. Thank you, dearie. And I wouldn't worry. Our little... We'll be fine.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been shipwrecked, you've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted. And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. Now,
You're very resilient. Under different circumstances, I would credit your nature as a godlike. But we all know better. You're strong enough to survive anything.
That actually made sense to me. As if I've learned something about souls and whatnot.
I'll take that as a...
How about you, Envoy? Oh, your lecturer must have been furious.
when we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. And then, you confronted your own killer and let him go. Takes a special kind of strength to stay your hand in a moment like that.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died. Which
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor. And when they burned my home, you gave me another one. A sanctuary where I could be... I'll never forget.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporelings. You got my priceless fame.
And now look at you. Look at us. Quite a lot, as it turns out. But the journey is worth it.
If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
Right. We could all use some beauty rest.
Get some sleep. There'll be plenty of time for sentiment and hugging later.
Alright. So I'm going to call it here. I'm pretty sure I missed whatever it was for Yachtley, and I don't want to keep rushing. Now I'm rushing.
So those green people
I feel bad
in the
for
garden,
rushing.
Those weren't your parents?
Don't like rushing. That's why I don't like...
They were Sapadal's
Yeah.
dreams given life.
But I'm going to have to come back, so this is not the last video. We've got one more to go. So, just like to say thanks to anybody joining along for the journey. Drop any like, subscribe, left any comments. Thank you, I appreciate you. And if you didn't, would you kindly go down to the bottom and drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And don't forget this bell button, because if you don't, YouTube won't let you know I posted anything. And I will see you guys later. I am a ghost.